Hello again, this is Michael Su from Deep Sky. Today I'm going to talk to you about outsourcing. I believe that outsourcing is the only way to go these days if you want to grow a small business rapidly and successfully. In addition to that, outsourcing offers a few benefits. First of all, if you deal with an outsourcing shop, they're already experts at hiring accountants or developers depending on what you're outsourcing. Second, you're going to be cheaper than hiring someone in-house. You have to understand that any employee that you brought on board is going to have a 20% lower cost. In addition to that, management, utilities, etc., they're all added costs. And finally, in today's world, you don't really need to work 40 hours. We already know that if we hire somebody 40 hours, their productivity is anywhere between 20 to 30. Now that we're bought into outsourcing, what exactly is the difference between bookkeeping and accounting? Why should I pay extra for accounting when bookkeeping can do? So, in your business, there are a lot of things going on every single day. There are people that you pay, there are people that pays you for the work that you do, and then if you do inventory, things come in and out, and everything's going on, everything's happening. What a bookkeeper does is they take everything that's happening and then they report it on the ledger. So, very task, it's a recording of events. Now, on the other hand, what does an accountant do? So it seems like you do the same thing sometimes, right? So, primary difference is while a bookkeeper record what had already happened, an accountant is part of that process. They are part of creating events that you are eventually going to record onto your ledger, sending invoices, collecting payments, making sure those payments are collected correctly. They're part of the process of making sure who we need to pay, how much we need to pay, and how often do we pay them. They pay them, they take care of it. They do report generation, they do analysis. That is what an accountant do. Just think of it this way. A bookkeeper record what had already happened, and an accountant is part of that process to create events that you eventually report.
Now that knowing the difference is what level of the service I should expect.
So this question comes up time and time again in my entrepreneur group. To start off at the basics, $500 a month is pretty much what you pay for a basic set of books to get your tax return done. Now, between $500 to $1,500, there are a lot of automated bookkeeping services that are now designed for this space. But then again, remember, these are low touch and high automation companies. So again, pretty good if you just want to make sure that somebody is looking at your numbers and how you have a set of reports to look at. But don't expect too much from a consultant or controllership level. Now, once you get to the $2,000 to $6,000 a month rate, you should really expect a good partner. They're really sitting down with you and helping you sort things out, like system processing, having conversation with you on your numbers. And then the higher price you get, the more complex the reporting, or the higher price you get, the more strategic stuff. You know, what metrics we're tracking, what reports we're looking at, what numbers we're looking at. And that's what you should be expecting to get at that level of service. And then remember, a good outsourcer, a good vendor should never be afraid of helping you make that decision and putting someone in-house if they truly have your financial well-being in mind. Until next time, I hope you guys are going profitably.